The Cosmic Mission of Wizard Lolek. In a small village surrounded by a magical forest, there lived a wizard named Lolek. Lolek was only 4 years old, but his heart was full of courage and curiosity. Every day he spent his time discovering new spells and playing with his friends. However, sometimes when things didn't go his way, Lolek felt very frustrated. In such moments, he would throw his toys and scream, unable to calm down. One day, while Lolek was playing in his room, he noticed something unusual. His magical orb began to glow with a bright light. Lolek approached it and saw twinkling stars inside the orb that seemed to be calling for help. He knew he had to do something. Setting out on a mission, Lolek decided to embark on a cosmic mission to save the lost stars. He prepared his magical hat, wand, and a backpack full of necessary items. Before leaving, his mother said, "Lolush, remember that you can always come home if you feel lost, and remember to stay calm, even when you face difficulties." Lolek smiled at his mother and promised to be careful. He climbed onto his flying carpet and set off on his cosmic journey. The underwater world Lolek flew through space until he reached a mysterious planet covered in water. He dived into the depths and discovered an underwater world full of colorful fish, corals, and magical creatures. However, not everything was as beautiful as it seemed. Soon, Lolek encountered his first obstacle. Encounter with the jellyfish. During his journey, Lolek came across a huge jellyfish blocking his path. The jellyfish was very angry and refused to let him pass. Lolek felt his frustration growing. He wanted to throw his wand and scream, but he remembered his mother's words. He took a deep breath and tried to talk to the jellyfish. "Excuse me, Miss Jellyfish," Lolek said. "Could you let me through? I need to save the lost stars." The jellyfish looked at Lolek and replied, "Why should I help you? I am here to guard this passage." Lolek thought for a moment and suggested, "Maybe we could find a way together for you to fulfill your duty, and I could continue my mission?" The jellyfish pondered for a while and then said, "All right, I will help you if you promise to stay calm and patient." Lolek agreed, and together with the jellyfish, they found a way for him to pass through. The seaweed maze. After passing the jellyfish, Lolek encountered another problem. In front of him stretched a huge maze of seaweed. Lolek tried to navigate through the maze, but the seaweed was so dense that he quickly got lost. Again, he felt his frustration rising, but this time he decided to stay calm. Lolek sat on a stone and closed his eyes. He focused on his breathing and thought about all the spells he knew. Suddenly, he remembered one spell that could help him. He took out his wand and said, "Luminous Maximus." The seaweed began to glow, and Lolek saw the way out of the maze. The lost stars. After navigating the maze, Lolek finally reached the place where the lost stars were. They were trapped in a magical bubble that he couldn't break with any spell. Lolek felt frustration again, but this time he knew what to do. He closed his eyes and focused on his breathing. He thought about all the adventures he had and all the friends he met along the way. Suddenly, he realized he didn't have to do it alone. He took out his wand and called for help from the jellyfish and other magical creatures he had met during his journey. Together, they managed to break the bubble and free the stars. The stars were very grateful and promised they would always shine brightly, so Lolek could turn to them whenever he felt lost. Returning home. Lolek returned home, full of new experiences and knowledge. He knew he could always find a way to solve problems if he just stayed calm and asked for help. His mother welcomed him with open arms and said, "I am very proud of you, Lolush. You have learned how important it is to stay calm and cooperate with others." Lolek smiled and replied, "Yes, Mom. And now I know that even when things go wrong, I can always find a way to fix them." Do you remember how Lolek dealt with the jellyfish and the seaweed maze? Do you remember how he stayed calm and asked for help? Maybe next time you feel frustrated, you can try to do the same as Lolek. Remember that you can always find a way to solve a problem if you just stay calm and ask for help. Like Lolek, you can be a brave wizard who can overcome any obstacle.